You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
Attention à tous les musiciens, groupes, associations, clubs et organisations qui représentent les styles collectifs de musique à travers le Canada. Le moment est venu de reconstruire nos genres de nations musicales collectives comme le hip-hop, le R&B, le jazz, le soul, le reggae, le gospel et plus unis. La Nation de la musique collective est une organisation à but non lucratif engagée dans le développement de la musique collective. Des adhésions gratuites sont disponibles dès maintenant. La Nation de la musique collective, une seule voix, la force dans l'unité.
You're listening to iLive Radio, www.iliveradio.com.
Are you a music entrepreneur searching for the perfect place to fuel your creativity? Look no further. Welcome to CoLab, the ultimate co-working space designed exclusively for music professionals like you. Are you tired of battling distractions, cramped spaces, and a lack of inspiration? It's time to discover the CoLab difference, a dynamic co-working space tailor-made for your musical aspirations. At CoLab, we understand the unique needs of music entrepreneurs. We've created an environment where collaboration, innovation, and success harmonize perfectly. Collaboration is the key, right? That's why we've built a vibrant community of like-minded music entrepreneurs. Network, share ideas, and collaborate with talented individuals who can take your music to new heights. Need a break from the creative process? Take advantage of our relaxation zones, where you can recharge, connect with fellow musicians, or simply unwind with a cup of freshly brewed coffee. CoLab isn't just a workspace, it's a catalyst for success. Our expert mentors provide guidance, industry insights, and invaluable connections that help you navigate the ever-changing music landscape. And the best part? Our flexible membership plans are designed to fit your budget and schedule. Choose from part-time or full-time access, so you can focus on what you do best, making extraordinary music. Join the revolution of music entrepreneurship at CoLab, the ultimate co-working space for music professionals. Ignite your creativity, collaborate with fellow trailblazers, and let your music soar to new heights. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. Visit our website at collabto.org or email us at info@collabto.org to schedule your personalized tour of CoLab today. CoLab, your path to musical greatness starts here.
fix this slowly. I know that I've done some things that you just cannot forget. I know that I make you angry, but don't settle for less. Girl, I know I'm far from perfect, but just know that I'm yours. I'm yours.
Boy, I love the things you practice on me. It shakes me to my core. It's a different thing if you're protective of me than acting insecure. I'm yours, I'm yours. You got the keys to my door. So why you act like you forget it? Blueprint of your love in my heart. No, I did you wrong in my back. Had a thing with a friend, my heart. Last week of my heart. She got me thinking, why did I reply? Next time I'ma run it by. Tell you a secret, baby. Would you believe I'm yours?
I know that I've done some things that you just cannot forget. I know that I make you angry, but don't settle for less. Girl, I know I'm far from perfect, but just know that I'm yours. I'm yours.
You have now reached your destination. Welcome to the EIP Lounge. Everyday interesting people.
Yes. Yo, what's going on? Woo! Still nice. What's up, people? It's your boy, Mr. I Am, in the place to be at 8:18 p.m. in Toronto. We battled the traffic and everything, and we're here. I got my boy Gems on the building.
What's going on?
Yo, talk to the people, man. Talk on the mic,
I'm
man.
not talking to nobody right now. You don't want to talk to me. I've been disowned.
Oh, you been disowned? Why is that, man?
I've been disowned by the people.
Oh boy.
I need a contract.
You need a contract. All right.
Rookie year's over.
Yo. And it's funny. We were talking about free agency in the NBA and whatnot, what's going on. And this man is saying to me that, he needs to be signed. You know what I'm saying? Is it about time? Is it about time?
What's his name? I forgot the man's name in Jerry Maguire. Say, show me the money.
Yeah, get out of here, man. Well, it's EIP. I'm surprisingly, impressed with myself knowing that I'm here today.
Yeah,
I wasn't supposed to be here. I was at my nephew's graduation. For some reason, it finished earlier than I thought. So, how I hopped on the magical ride called the wife bus, and she dropped me off to Jem's neck of the town or whatever, and then I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We here, and everything. So, Gems, you know how we usually do. We usually start by saying, "How's the week? What's going and what's new and whatnot?"
Yeah, but it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, you know what?
It's been
Absolutely.
A few weeks.
Yes,
So,
you're right. You're right. It's been a few weeks. What's been going on, man?
Few weeks, we're not gonna talk about nothing too depressing out here,
Mm-hmm.
and keep it positive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about them Celtics right here. Celtics.
Congratulations on the Celtics for winning their NBA championship.
You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about fathers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's always we still don't get the recognition that we're supposed to get, but for all the people that spread the love and show the love for Father's Day,
Yes.
we appreciate you all.
Yes, happy Father's Day, past
you know
Father's
what I
Day.
That took place. You know what I mean? It's just about the work. It's just that work life. Work life. We're trying to be outside life. You know what I mean? Summertime right now.
Yes, it is.
First day of summer is tomorrow. They called it today, but first day of summer is actually tomorrow. So you already know it's outside.
Yeah, it's been hot, man.
It's been hot. You know what I mean?
Man's trying to cut the grass, almost faint. So.
I see females in two-piece real quick.
Well, my week has been interesting too, but I'm blessed and highly favored. You know what I'm saying? So everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to next week. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to next week to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So I just want the weekend.
Looks forward to go to work.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to change my mindset. You know what I'm saying?
People tell me, who looks forward to going to work?
Not me, but I mean, I'm a hypocrite, bro. I'm a hypocrite. But for some reason, I just feel like, my youths are graduating next week. So I'll be going to their graduation and everything like that. Shout outs to them.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
And I'm just looking forward to just, having their name called out, cheering for them and whatnot, as a worker, especially when you see them where they're coming from and where they have accomplished, you're proud, you know what I'm saying? So you're like a father, and I'm not a father figure yet.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Figure.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't been a father, but I mean, I've been instrumental to some of my nephews and some of the kids I work with. So to see some of them accomplish, stuff like school or work, promotions or whatnot, it's just a blessing for me, because it shows me that my work is not in vain. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those times where you actually say you're proud of yourself and you tap yourself in the back, you know what I'm saying, and say, yeah,
of course,
I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So yeah, man. So I mean, everything's good, everything's blessed, you know what I'm saying. We got rooms in the building. Who else we got in the building today, man?
We got some other people in the building.
Yeah, we have.
But we got the other host coming through in the building.
Yeah.
Mr. Rooms.
Yeah, Rooms in the building. Yeah, shout out. There we go. And then
he ain't coming on the mic yet. He's not ready to come on the mic.
Not yet. But who else do we have? Who else we have?
No, I'm gonna call him a philosopher.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him a man of statistics.
Man of statistics.
I'm gonna call him
statistics.
I'm gonna call him a man of wisdom.
Man's not hot.
Man's not hot.
Man's not hot.
Mr. Q's in the building. You're gonna hear him shortly.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. And and we have someone else, but I don't know if they really want to come on the air like that.
Oh boy.
Greg,
oh boy.
We'll leave that as a surprise. We're going to debate on that. We might just do it on the spot. Someone pop in.
Okay.
Give their 2 cents. You know what I mean? Because their 2 cents is valid.
Okay.
They're involved in the community. They're involved with the young youth.
Yeah.
They work for the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they do a lot of positive things.
Okay.
And they're a breath of fresh air because they're young, and you get to hear their perspective on things. So I'm debating. We're gonna see what's going on, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
All right. So I tell you what. Why don't we just should we just play one more song and then?
See, the general's here.
All right.
Like, hey, let's do this.
Okay. All right, Rubes, how's your week going?
Good. Just been crazy right now, and because of traffic, of course.
Of course.
And then also, just trying to figure out pretty much the next move, like personally, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Spiritually, physically,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, that's what we're about right now, right? And that's where we want the movement to be as well. Yeah, so that will make it just better for in general for life, right? So yeah, that's about it.
It's funny. While I was on my way to my nephew's graduation, we had to pick up the grandfather, you know what I'm saying? And he was giving me some advice in regards to reaching that next level and your turning point in your relationship, and also us as men. And it's funny that Rooms mentioned it. It was all about what's next. You know what I'm saying? And what's going to be next for, like, say, for myself and other business and everything like that. So it'd be interesting in what happens within that time period. I know we as a collective, shout outs to Jareen. Shout out to Jareen and celebrating her daughter's graduation too. But I know we as a collective, yes. We don't really show. When I shout out Jareen, sometimes it's kind of dry, you know what I'm saying? Where is she, or
No,
why is she here?
But we're shouting out her daughter.
But we're shouting out to Semi, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her
Exactly.
on her graduation, and Miss Jareen, like I said. But I know for us as collective, we have some stuff to think about and talk about. But it's neither here or there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's raining outside, but we're gonna have a good time regardless, and just go with it and whatnot. So I'm kind of lost in the mix, but what are we discussing tonight, gentlemen?
What? Are you lost in the mix?
Because
You can't be
technically,
lost in the mix.
technically I wasn't supposed to be here, but you know, God's
What
willing.
happened?
No, I went to the graduation and
Yeah, I know. You explained it.
yeah,
I heard
and
it.
then earlier.
That's what it is.
So you reported already. You reported.
I didn't report nothing.
Of course you reported. Of course you reported. I haven't talked.
Nothing. I didn't report nothing.
Sorry, man. Sorry. At least we're looking out for one another. You know
No,
what
I
I'm
didn't report nothing.
saying?
So really, truthfully, what's going on is supposed to be pretty much almost like a King's Court kind of edition, having like the fellas here, right? That's good, Mr. I am, that you showed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know we have Gems. We have a special guest as well as Q. And it seemed like you brought someone else as well too. So hopefully, if she's not too shy, she could kind of step in, right? But definitely it's for the King's Court edition, right? So we're going to talk about pretty much men. You know what I mean? We won't go too in depth with mental health, right? But definitely the same thing, yes, with relationship, right? Just how to deal with. I want to say women, but in that kind of sense, you know what I mean? I definitely know I have a couple, I want to say topics, but just a couple things, scenarios that I want to kind of mention, you know what I mean? I know first I kind of came up that my wife and I was kind of briefly talking about is pretty much the age gap with like men and female. You know what I mean? And now in the world, what's going on, and you're seeing where there's males dating females that are like 10 plus. You know what I mean? Now, that being said, on the flip side, right, there's women dating now younger men, right?
And
but
more than ever now.
Yeah. But it's almost just like it seems like
It's the norm.
it's the norm, but it's almost like it's okay technically for an older female to date a younger male somewhat, right? And that's almost like you call the sugar mama. But then when you have an older male dating a younger female, and that's good because we do actually have a female here that's I want to say young, but at least young enough to know what's going on, right? But as guys are older, right? When do you draw the line to say? Are you a pedophile?
I'm glad that you mentioned that.
You know what I mean? So,
no, I'm glad that you mentioned that.
So there's a line.
Glad.
So we definitely will talk about that and get into that.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And it'll be nice when we have our guests actually come in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Q to talk about that. But briefly, before we talk about the male in a sense, female, you know what I mean? We're seeing it now. The same thing with what's her name again? It's out there. Sorry, I'm like brain fart, but she's dating a younger guy, even in the basketball world as well too.
You're talking about a player from Houston?
Yes.
He's having a baby with.
Is it Drea or?
I think it's Drea. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's Drea or
And
whatever. But
Gilbert said something about it too.
Right.
These guys are saying, they said a lot. They were talking like she's like a pass round in a sense.
Right.
And but in a lot of people's eye, like for the young youths coming into the league,
correct.
this is the woman that they've always wanted. So like the player from Houston, like
Right.
Jalen Green, I believe.
yes,
Yeah.
like they talked about like he shouldn't have gone there. If he did go there, it was supposed to be just an in and out situation, but he's there for a lifetime now. Like you know what I mean? So it's like I said, to each their own. And I think sometimes what happens with younger males is that they want a sophisticated woman, and there's some of them feel like the woman that they're meeting that's their age group is not what they're supposed to be, so they go older.
Okay.
That's where you kind of see where young women, not older women talking to younger men, because younger men are trying to talk to older women now too, especially in the U.S.
Right.
It's heavy out there like that now.
Right. So my thing is for like the female aspect of it. Is that okay too, or should they have a line that they need to draw?
That's a great question. I think a woman should need to add something to answer that. Me personally, just from because I've dated older women before, so I'll speak on it in a sense.
Okay,
it's fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like you know what they want. They know what they want, I should say.
Okay.
So it's not really like you gotta think and you gotta plan stuff. They already know what they're gonna do, how they're gonna plan it.
Right.
Here's what we need to do: X, Y, and Z. And it's a breath of fresh air when you talk to somebody your age or somebody younger than you. It's like, well, I gotta do the planning. I gotta do the thinking.
Right.
I gotta you know what I mean. I find out when you talk to older women, there's less argument. There's less combative in certain situations.
So
that's what I found when I've talked to older women.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. There's some women, old or young, if they're gonna be combative, they're gonna be combative. But for the most part,
So when you say less argument, sorry, let's kind of
you want to
stay on that
right there.
in a sense, like just picking everyone's brains kind of thing. So what do you mean less argument? Less argument as in
like dumb shit.
Right, but who puts who in their place in a sense?
So when I say like
out of your experience,
from my experience, when I say like dumb shit is like there's really no need for petty arguments, and so it's like if we disagree on something, it's like we agree to disagree. There's no animosity. There's no nothing. It's just difference of opinion, difference of perspective. In a lot of the situations, right? If like how this is what my perspective, how they deliver the message is completely different, and that could be based off just their life experience, them being older, so they know their mistakes that they made in their younger days, and they said, okay, well, I'm not gonna make that same mistake,
right?
Doing it again. Compared to when I date somebody that's my age or younger, it was like they will argue over nothing. They'll argue over something. Oh, I said take out the trash. I'm like, okay, I may have forgot. It could have been slipping mind, but like you just stir the pot and start something that's not needed to stir.
Okay.
And that's how I take it from my perspective.
Right.
I'm not saying all the younger women are like that.
Well, we're not going to talk about younger women. We'll jump into that.
We'll jump into that.
Yeah. We'll stick on the older women kind of thing as well too.
It's just different.
Mine and you. I got some info as well. Like Drea's like 39 and Jalen's 22. That's
17 years. 17 years gap.
And that's huge. You know what I mean? Now, once again,
I've seen older.
I've seen older as well too.
Yeah, I've seen 20, 25.
But my thing is, I don't know who you could take serious, because my thing is now you have Jalen and you have Drea, right? Now that's an athlete that's making millions.
That's right.
And then go from there. Now, do you think, and once again, we're just coming from a male's perspective, right? Because we're here, we don't have a female to talk for themselves. But do you feel like it's, I want to say real love, but just more of like a real thing because everyone's good? You think Drea could have went with any random dude on the street that's 22?
No.
So that's crazy because both of you guys said it like simultaneously. so that being said, now is it because now she knows she will be good, or if the kids? Because I think she's pregnant too, right?
She's pregnant.
She's pregnant. So now it's just like she knows. Okay, like everyone's good. Or what? Because she's established in a sense too, but
she
partners and having the money.
But keep this in mind that she's also in that industry.
Yeah,
in a sense, right? Mm-hmm. So for her to talk to what we consider an average male, right? Let's say making $50,000 a year, whatever that may be, right? That's not really going to happen because she's used to a certain lifestyle, being around pro athletes, actors, actress, the whole shebang. So for her wanting to come out of that lifestyle will be a dramatic change for her.
But my thing is, why a 22-year-old? Her oldest son is 21.
You see, I have a problem with that. And I've talked to older women too.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I just find that I think for her.
What's the oldest you talk to?
Huh?
Oldest woman you talk to? What's it?
40.
No. What's the year difference?
Oh, my difference.
Yeah, the year difference. So you talked to an older woman before. Was it a 10-year difference? 5-year difference? Yeah, what?
5 to 10 years.
Oh, 5 to 10 years.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
For me.
Sure, everyone has their thing.
But I mean, I've seen older women that look good. So I mean,
Continue.
No, I'm just saying. Well, I was just saying in regards to the young lady. Like you said, she has been around that kind of lifestyle and everything like that. And the only problem I have is that it's the mindset too, because you could find older women acting like these young girls. So maybe for Jalen, it was just like, here's a girl that I always wanted to be with, and I'm not really watching her age, because when we hang out, it's just like we're almost like the same age. You know what I'm saying? So she learned to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not her first go around either.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? So, and for the fact that you were willing to date somebody that's close to your son's age, to me that I question that a little bit. It's the same thing if it's
You trying to call her a pedo?
No, I'm not. Listen, it's just
that's what I said. It's different. So it's different. Like it's almost like nowadays you're seeing it where you could call women in a sense a pedophile, which is crazy. It's more in the States where you're seeing like the teachers now doing crazy things with the younger guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like when you say pedophile, like the first thing you're not thinking of is a woman, right? You're thinking of a male. You know what I mean? Like a male doing whatever. Younger people, right? You're not thinking of women, right? So it's crazy. Like a pedophile is a pedophile, right? Like you should. There's no
there's no discrimination
on that, right? But also that being said, just staying on the topic with, in a sense, Drea and Jalen, it's just like I think they have to understand that it's just for show. I think for her, it's just like, okay, like you said, she's used to that lifestyle, but it's almost just like, okay, she's keeping the buck, being like, yo, listen, I know my kid's gonna be good. I know maybe I'm gonna be good, because if you're 30,
she secured her bag.
Yeah, but even for Jalen too, it's almost just like, where's his team? Where's his support? Where's his people talking? And I get it. Some people you can't just talk to, and they can brush you off. But Jalen's not that guy where he's not that guy where like he'll just brush off everybody. But no, like I love this girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're already pregnant. Like, you already got the girl pregnant, and she has the baby already. I'm only saying this because if you're 22, she's 39, right? Don't think about 22, 39. Now think about when you're 30. How old is she going to be? When you're 39 now, how old is she going to be? Are you still going to have that?
56.
Well, but you know what I mean? So it's just like, are you still going to have that kind of
energy,
that fling, that show, that, like, you know what I mean? And that's talking about Drea. Forget Jalen. Jalen now is just like, yo, listen, like, he should be retired, right? Because NBA don't last that long. Like unless you're LeBron kind of thing, right? But it's few. So you're retired. Then what? Then what's going on? Then like you know what I mean? Like
Dude, there's another way of looking at it too. It could be that it could just be a fling for him. You know what I'm saying? He could be
having a baby.
That's what I'm trying to say.
no, but think about it though. Think about it though. Like you said, if the age group was if he continues and she gets older, right? There's a lack of interest. But I mean, young people grasp things for like what 30 seconds when it comes to social media or anything. So I'm just only saying is that okay, fine. He has this girl for now and whatnot, but he could just say at his age, he could just say, "Yo, listen, I'll take care of my youth, whatever, but I don't have to be with her. I could talk to somebody else."
But
you know what I'm saying?
You're right. But then now that's when you lost money because, as you said, keep up that lifestyle. It's not as easy, especially having a bag of money. Be like, "Yo, I can take care of my youth." Like, "Yo, me and you were done," and she could be like, "Okay," but you still gotta pay for me.
Yeah, that's.
But that's not fine.
But no, but
he's not expected.
But that's where the age thing happens. If there's nobody in his corner saying, "Okay, you did this with her. Okay, this is how you're gonna manage your money. This is what you need to do.
Right.
You need to save, put some aside for the for the baby, and then think about what you're gonna do between now and like say 5 years from now when it comes to her. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. Right. A young person, right? A young guy like him I think he cares about her now, but I don't think he takes her seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because if she could be in the room where he is, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I gotta chop it," and you chopped it. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anybody else. It could be anybody else. It could be it could have been a girl at his age. It could be another celebrity that's maybe 2 or 3 years older or the same age. It doesn't matter. Female's female. You know what I'm saying? And at the age where he's at right now, and how some young people are kind of.
You're saying his mind's gonna change because he's still young.
Come on, man. You think that okay? So she's around him and whatnot. So what if now she has this certain women tendencies where she bombards him and bothers him and whatnot? He could easily say, "Yo, whatever," and leave.
I don't know if she's gonna be like that though.
Come,
I say this respectfully because, like, and this is just I know it's with older women, right? They even talk like I don't know if you guys ever seen clips on Insta. Like you see someone saying that these young girls don't know how to chill and relax, right? Because young females think that they have everything going for them because they're in their youth. But as you get older, you kind of get out your prime. So you gotta have some sort of game plan, and I think that's what a lot of these older females are doing. I think they have a lot of game.
So you don't think she has a game plan?
Yeah, her game plan was to bag Jalen Green.
Okay, so all I'm saying, there's a difference between the mindset.
But I'm just saying that I think also at the same time is that I don't know if she's gonna be coming out of pocket as much because she knows that if I get out of pocket, he might just pick up and leave. I know how the runnings work because he's an NBA player.
From the time she got with Jalen, she had it all planned out what's going to happen. But I'm just saying, like everybody, it's like the world is a stage. Everybody plays a part, but then your true self do come out because how she was in her last relationship, it could have. Who knows? Maybe she used to bombard, and maybe she never talked to anybody about her own insecurities or whatnot. And maybe those insecurities might come out. And it's not like you're talking to a man who's your age that could deal with it and say, okay, this is where you don't have to worry about or whatever the case may be. We're talking about an 18-year-old and you're competing with girls as his age and older. So I am only saying is that for him as an 18-year-old, he could just, fine, he has a baby. Fine, he's responsible, but he could leave. He could go. You know what I'm saying?
But once again, and it comes down to your career. It comes down to your brand. It comes down to money, right? Like he did not just go to or did whatever he needs to do and go to the NBA just to go to the NBA. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is that like he worked hard to get there. The whole words he made his money. You know what I mean? Now
to go to the NBA.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Right. So my thing is, and this is for anybody, young or old, as a male, right? When you make a bag of money, and that bag of money is gone, then what? And then you're old age. So even though it's fun, you need to know your brand. You need to know what's going on in the whole works.
Yeah. Yes.
So you lost money because you want to have fun.
But when you see that everything's accessible to you, easy to get, you're not really okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Where's your team?
Touche. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's nobody really in my eyes, because when I heard what I've heard about Jalen Green, I think I don't know if he signed with anybody or like the endorsements or maybe he is or whatnot. I don't know. For the last couple of years, Jalen kind of fall off. In his position, you know what I'm saying? They don't know if he's a point guard, don't know if he's shooting guard or a small forward, whatever the case. He dropped off, and then they take him off the bench, and he started producing. So he's coming back around, but they had to bring others to kind of guide him. You know what I'm saying? So like the Fred VanVleets and Dylan Brooks and everybody.
You need mentors, right? You got to remember, he's still a young. He's still a young.
That's
man,
what I'm saying.
right? And on the basketball court, he's going to need to be mentored. He needs to be mentored on and off the court.
Yes.
He's going to be growing up faster than he thought he would because he's going to be a young parent.
But
that's what it is.
But once again, it's like it's something where it's done. It is what it is, and it's done, right? But what it is that like he's been talked to. Everybody has been talked to. We've been talked to. We don't have a bag of money. We've been talked to from friends, family, especially mothers, the whole works, to be like this. Yo, even with the same age, forget older. It's just like, yo, like strap it up. Yo, like do this and that. Yo, watch out what's out there, or do whatever and go from there.
I don't know if I was told by my parents like that.
But you were told. You know.
School.
But
even with school, the whole works, you know. That's what I'm saying. So,
but how many of us have been in situations that you've been talked to, but you're with somebody that you know you should have been with, and you still went through it? I could be the first to raise my hands and say, yeah, I've done it.
But that could be everything.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that I don't think the reputation. I don't think the age is her problem.
No,
it's probably part B or C, but her problem is her reputation of who she is. This is not the first NBA player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that someone said, "Yo, listen, I don't know if you should be with her," but never really told him why you shouldn't be with her. They just said, "Oh yeah, the age different. Come on, boss." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which
no. Sorry. The only reason why I have to, in a sense, disagree, and we'll quickly move on. We'll have everyone talk about it. But what I'm saying is that it's almost like that Britney girl, right? That Britney Reiner, is it Reiner or Rainer, whatever, right? That just traps NBA players. He whatever doesn't even care, right?
You talking about
Britney girl.
You're talking about LaMelo's child.
No,
he got trapped too.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm talking about that Britney girl. But what I'm saying is that like even if that's her reputation, right? And someone is going like you need to read the room. If you're a superstar and you know what's going on, you know who's who and whatnot. Even if you don't know, she came up being like, "Yo, what's up? Let's see what we can do to kick it. Do you know who I am?" Because first away, like she's not gonna be like, "Oh, like I'm just a random person coming down." And especially if someone talk to you quickly and be like, "Yo, I don't think you should deal with that." Yo, like like she's been around the block. You know what I mean? In the NBA world, you know what I mean. So you know who she is. You're getting into. So you already know that.
Exactly.
So you know who she is.
You made a choice.
So you made that choice to do what you have to do, and then now you got to deal with it. And then later on, people will be like, "Yo, but I told you." Oh, and then I can guarantee you, like when the money start running out, or he realized, yo, like he had to pay everything, he's gonna be like this. Yo, like this fun that I thought it was fun, which is stupid. Have fun with someone your age that you can be okay, cool with it. Right? You know what I mean?
The only thing I would say is when you have that money, everybody's a yes man. Straight up, everybody, family, friends, they're all yes man. So even if he was warned, let's just say they don't say about reputation. Say, all right, you're gonna talk with her. I would beat it off for maybe once and then just leave and whatnot. He's like, yo, I can handle myself. Okay, no problem. Do your thing. And then he dived in and.
But what's
that's it?
It's his choice.
It's his choice. But
so he knows.
Now is it a problem of her age, being her older, or is it the fact that it's her reputation? Because think of it this way: because her being older, then does it really matter that she's older by 17 years?
Well, I mean, I guess agree to disagree. I think it's reputation first. To be honest,
so then really,
because if you're around the circle and you know that she's been around and she's popping to you, you know that you can get it. So that you're going to go and attempt to get it.
So would you agree that it's okay for older women to talk to younger men?
Well, it's funny because once again, it seems like that's the trend. So that's the trend with being in the light and not being in the light. Now, to answer your question, right? No. Right, and the reason why I say no is because it's something that especially that big age group. So right, so we got to talk about. We're talking about 10 plus.
Okay.
So if we go 10 plus.
So let me stop before you go any further. Right. Okay, because we're thinking of it as it being a big age situation based on him. Based on, let's say if it's in the 20s, does it really matter what age? Let's say if it's 50-30 or even 55-40. Would that make a difference? And the thought process, or is it just no? That age group is just
no. The reason why I say that, right, is because and it's proven, right, and once again, that's not for everybody, right, but majority, you're not developed, you're not mentally developed in a mature way. For the male, okay, right, clearly, because that's what we're talking about. So when we're talking about 2022, this and that, you know what I mean. When you get to that age of 40, right, and up, like it's almost like it's still a big gap. We know that, but it's like, okay, like you did a lot in your life to know what's going on.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? When you're 22. And especially like you have a son or kid that's older than 22, right, or just underneath, then it's almost like you, and once again, kind of in a sense going off topic, but you, as a female, as a mother, the whole works have to almost look at it to be like, yo, like I'm literally dating my son, or if you see that your son's carrying on. In stupid ways, you're like, oh my gosh, you're so young. Okay, but you're dating. You just got pregnant by my brethren. You know what I mean? So that's weird. That's definitely weird. You know what I mean? And go from there. So once again, like if we're sticking answer your question, Gems, of that age gap, anything under, I believe, 40 and there's like that 15, right? Say 35, you could say, and have like that 15 gap. Then I'm just like, no, because it's like you did what you had to do. Like you I'm not saying you had a good life. What I'm just saying is that like yo, like you did what you had to do. Like let the young bucks do what they have to do. Now, I'm not saying like, hey, listen, like okay, you cannot have fun, do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is that like keep it like that. You know what I mean? And go from there. Like don't. I wouldn't say don't even broadcast that and carry on and do that. Keep that in the dark. You know what I mean? And then that's it. Just if everyone wants to be happy or fall in love or once again that's the new trend, right? But yeah, that young that's crazy. You know,
Yeah. That's crazy.
I can't.
50-30, not bad. 50-30, not bad. But yeah,
even with that, just that you didn't really like live your life. I'm just saying that's like I think everyone should put everything in perspective as in like if you have that big age gap, you being the younger person, you look at it if it's a serious thing and you're getting married and whatever the whole situation. Once again, love is love. Sure, do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is that when you look down the line, 20 or 30 years down the line, can you still be like, yo, say like, yo, like, not gonna wood or anything like they're at a age where like, yo, like they can't wipe their own bum or do something like that. Can you? Would you be there to take care? Wow. Would you think about that? Let's be real.
But I mean, there's some older folks that don't even look their age and they take care of themselves. So,
what do you mean?
Yeah, I know people who's past 50 who have dated 30s. You know what I'm saying? And they look better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they take care of themselves. So I mean,
no, but what I mean take care of. I'm just saying like, okay, if you're, I'm just saying if you're like, well, we'll talk about Jalen. If you're 22 and she was at 39, I said whatever, like 15, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, now wait till Jalen turns 40. She's going to be what? 57, right? Okay, now when you turn
50, she'll be 67.
You know what I mean? So now when you look at it like that, that's not a bad age gap. But are you willing to be 50, knowing 50-year-olds right now that we know that we still hoop with, ball with, you know, uncle, anyone like you know what I mean that still look good can. Yeah, now when they turn into that 60, 70 where they probably need assistant help, you're good? You're good to do that? You're good to wipe your bum? You're good to carry on and do whatever?
I guess.
But once again, love is love. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But some people don't think like that, right? If you're already thinking like, yo, I got a wicked woman, she's older than that, ready, the whole works. Okay, cool. And there's a difference now. There's a difference when you have that older woman taking care of you, like she's a sugar mama, not the other way around, in a sense. That's what I'm saying. So when I mean difference, it's still wrong. Wrong is wrong. But what I'm saying is that the more the younger male or men will tend to go for the older because of something where they could get, in a sense, where it's like, okay, you have a sugar mom. Oh, okay, like they're up there the whole works. My thing is why if you're me personally, if you're gonna date an older woman and you're younger, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's gotta be something out of it. Now, when I mean something out of it, it could probably be sex, it could be whatever the situation, but you want to get something out of that. You're not going to date an older woman to be like, oh, okay, like she's carried on and acting like the same girl I could get right here. Why? Why? So now at that point you're just like, yo, like she's sugar mama. Oh, at that point, like, oh, like the girls. That's
why it has to be just a sugar mama?
Well, because once again, like you're getting something out of it. So if you're getting something out of it, it's almost like she's going to provide or give you something. So a sugar mama doesn't always have to be like, yo, listen, like, mom, I'll give you money. Sugar mama, to me personally, could be
to you.
Something. Right, yo, I'm just saying, to me, could be personally something where it's just like, yo, like the girls I deal with, I'm just saying, for example, like still live on their own. She has her own yard. Like I could go there, kick it, play places, do whatever, go whatever. Oh, she's cooking for me all the time, do whatever.
Okay.
That's still right. Oh, like this girl's picking me up, or be like, yo, take my she can give me her whip, and I get to take the whip and do whatever I want to do.
Okay.
But it might be less insecure.
Insecure with what?
Like just
for who?
No, I'm just saying some of the older ones might be less insecure about certain things.
But that's not less insecure. They're just like, okay, cool. They probably think same thing as you're saying. Like I'm gonna have fun, so I'm having fun with this you and go from there. Well, you say, okay, cool, I'm having fun too, but I want to get something out of it. So if you're getting something out of an older woman kind of thing, it's a sugar mom. It's the same thing, which we're going to get into, right? Where it's just like, okay, now you have a young woman dating an older man.
But I think well, I mean, once again, you said it in your point of view, what a sugar mama is that you're getting something from her. Usually, when I'm hearing that, it's financial. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I understand.
It comes down to that though.
But when I was dating older women, it wasn't really to say.
You say 5'10". That's nothing. And my thing is 5'10". At what age were you at?
I was like 20 something.
Okay.
30, 35. Shit. I think it was 30 or 40 when I was like.
And you're not getting nothing?
No, she picked me up. We hang out. Like you said, she had her own place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Never
asked her. She didn't buy you anything?
No, because I took care of myself.
Once again, she didn't buy you anything?
She didn't buy me anything.
That's crazy.
But there was other perks. I could have got it if I wanted to, but I didn't want that though.
Right. So she offered to buy something and you said no.
No, absolutely. I don't want no.
Okay, well,
I worked and whatnot. I didn't want to.
Well, so she's still a sugar mama. It's just that you denied grabbing the gifts.
It's not. She did. Okay.
You denied grabbing the gifts.
It wasn't.
You said you could have got it.
Yeah, I could have. I could have.
But you said no. You're like I'm good.
Yeah. But I mean, there's other things. Like I said, she picked me up. We'll hang out. Right. She'll cook dinner, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So my thing is, in a sense,
if you're going to say like if the situation is sweet, then yeah, sure.
But my thing is say sweet or not. Say sweet or not. Well, what I'm saying is that you know what? We'll go to quick commercial break. Sorry, we kind of went a little bit over. Right, the conversation's getting hot. Right, but when we do come back, we'll continue this. We'll actually get our guests in the building. Get our guests coming in, and we'll kind of go from there. So tune in. Let's see when we'll get a little juicy and hot. But yeah, man. Thanks.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
iLive Radio, Toronto. iLive Radio is a subsidiary of iLive. You are tuned into CILR iLive Radio, Toronto. iLive Radio is a subsidiary of iLive Music Inc.
Think they tough. I swear to God, I don't give two fucks. Our nuts hanging, we gang banging. We bet who first to fuck some more.
chambea. Ala, cabrón, ya no te quedan balas. Chambea. Ala, cabrón, ya no te quedan balas. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo. Dímelo, parcero. Siempre con la seta y no somos salseros. Ya Susan soltero. Dijo que de bala va a haber aguacero. Gusanos como tú yo no los tolero.